Hey everyone, it's Bruce the Outlaw. We're coming to you from Erichs kitchen. Today we're going to start the curing process on this pork butt. We're going to be making some buckboard bacon. As many of you wanted to go through this again, and I'm okay with that. So first we're going to mix up our cure, and some of this has to be really exact, and that is especially with the nitrate curing salt. This is not regular salt. Beware, it can be very dangerous if you're not. There are curing salt conversions on the internet. Please use exact measurements in terms of how many kilos or how many ounces of meat that you have when you're curing, because curing salts can be lethal. So anyway, as we mix up our cure, it's been a nice warm day here in Edmonton. As you can see, my scar is still trying to heal. The staples are still in my head. And that goes without saying that it's been still a long trip to go in terms of my head. So, yeah, 1 cup of brown sugar I use. And because this is a bag, I need to open this a bit, right? And this is the parts where I'm really not too worried about how much it is, because the meat will absorb all of this. So that's 1 cup of brown sugar. Believe me, when you've had bacon, once you've had this bacon this way, as all the kids, Chef Eric, who's here, because he lives at the same house as Nathan, and I'm sort of here as added entertainment while I recover, because I need to be close to the city and the neurosurgical clinic. So that something happens, I'm right there, not in need of a Stars Air ambulance or something. But a lot of people buy. The reason why people ask me, why does the bacon shrivel and all this liquid come out? This is because most of the bacon that you're eating is tumbled. And there's nothing wrong with tumbled bacon, except that it's got a high quotient of water in it. And it's done tumbled simply because of the fact that of speed more than anything else. All right. Maple syrup. And we're going to use a good cup of that. Now, I didn't make apple butter this year yet, so we're just going to use an applesauce. Besides that, we got lots of brown sugar and lots of brown sugar and lots of maple syrup. So that'll just put the flavor of that. And just get a little bit. So a cup of applesauce, or apple butter is far better, but we'll just use the applesauce. It's just as good. It'll bring out the apple flavor, plus the maple and the brown sugar as well. So anyway, this is where our curing salts come in. 1.5 teaspoons is the call for measurement on the conversion counter. So that's exactly what we're going to do. You do not want to overdo this at all. Nitrates can be very, very, very dangerous for you, and over time they will break down. But what also they're doing is that they're providing the meat, because you're curing and then you're smoking at a low temperature for no bacteria to get into it. There's 1.5 spoons. The regular salt, Again, it's up to you. I don't use a lot of it, but we're going to add an extra 3 teaspoons of regular salt. Make it 4. And get this curing salt sealed. You got to really keep this away from kids, so this is not your typical over-the-counter Himalayan pink salt. So it's got to be out of their reach because it can be fatal in terms of taking or swallowing in large doses. And you definitely want your kids near it. Excuse me. Anyway. So we're going to get this all mixed up, and this is what is going to be our cure. Now we will be doing some pork bellies later on. I just prefer to use the pork butt to get some much leaner cut, a lot more meaty pieces. I guess all of our kind children and stuff like that like it both, but once you've had bacon this way, you'll never have it any other way. I can guarantee it. It's a far better product than what you're getting at the store, which is pumped. And it's so easy to do. And once you have it all cured, you don't have to put it in the smokehouse. You do have to cook it, mind you, but it's cured. So therefore, there's nothing in there really that can harm you in any way. But smoking just adds that extra little bit of flavor to the product as you cook it. And once this is done for 10 days, we'll be putting... Eric, do you have a pair of scissors? I can't get this plastic wrap off. It was over there, but there you go. You can open them. Eric, our son here, is a licensed chef. He's, I don't think, too sure about wanting to come into the video camera. It's extremely tall and takes up a big hunk of room, and it's being photographed at 7 feet, or a little better. So anyway, here is the pork butt. It's not a butt. It's actually the butt is the shoulder. And Costco had a great deal on them, so I said far better than the pork bellies. And so I said, well, we'll go and do it that way. So we're going to put this into a bag because the cure and the pork butt are going into a bag. I'm not doing a lot of these, so I don't have to date it. I just have to make note of 10 days from now. And I just need a towel. Thank you. And so we're going to add the cure on both sides. Give it a good rub in. Because normally what I would do is I would put a date on this. And get that cure all in there. What gives a ham or bacon that red tinge is in fact the cured salt working its way in to the meat and working the cure into the meat. You can rinse that. But you take out as much air as you can, and then we'll seal the bag. You don't have to take all the air out of this process because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that as the cure moves in, liquids come out of the meat piece that you have. And so this bag at the end of the day is going to be totally full. Now where is that tin tray? All right. So now, there we go. We have it in a tin tray that we picked up at the dollar store, and we'll be flipping that around for the next 10 days as the cure works itself in, and then we'll be taking it to the smokehouse. So we're going to thank Eric, and he's going to put that in the fridge, and there you have it. And it's just that simple to do a cure. You don't need liquid cure. You can do a dry cure if you so desired. There's no need for a liquid. There is actually a brine cure that you can use as well. But I found with this one, with the flavors of the apple butter and the brown sugar and the maple syrup, and even the kid said has the most incredible flavor. So this is Outlaw Radio from Chef Erichs' kitchen in Edmonton, Alberta, and you have a lovely day. Take care.